From Jackson
because they
Dart to
exceeded
little Jordan
expectations.
Humphrey.
Because they
All right, welcome back to week 5 of Kings of the East. We got a couple topics for you guys today. We're going to first start off with our NFC East matchups. I'll have each of the Kings of the East talk about how they feel like they can get the win this weekend. Secondly, we'll go around the table. I got a few questions for the guys. I want to see how they feeling at this point of the season about certain topics. So I'll go around ask them each a question, and we'll hear from what they got to say. And our last segment is going to be plus money. So, went and looked at the Vegas lines, saw some matchups I like, and want to see if the guys will take the underdogs this week for plus money or not. And we'll hear about that. So, we'll go ahead and start off with the NFC East matchups, and we're going to start off with the Commanders, man. The Commanders, they see the Chargers this weekend. They're actually heading to LA. They have an away game. Both teams are coming off losses. The Commanders losing to the Falcons and the Chargers losing to the Giants. Both teams are looking to bounce back. So let us know how you feeling.
Um, Getting Jaden Daniels back is a huge plus. I just feel like he changes the entire atmosphere of our team, having him on the field. He always gives us a chance. I number one thing, defense has to get back on track as far as stopping the run and having the privilege to rush the passer. We didn't do that at all last week, so we really gonna have to pick that up. Yeah, we're going into a game with two backup tackles. However, we got to show that we could take advantage of that. I don't think the Falcons have the best offensive line. We really didn't take advantage of that. So it's week 5. I'm hoping that these guys are meshing and we could go out there and just have a totally different look going into Sunday.
Okay. All right. So, how do you see your offense handling the Chargers defense this weekend? Because it's been looking
Uh,
pretty good. They haven't really taken a step back since Jay and Daniels, but they're seeing a little different defense this weekend that they haven't played before, other than the Packers. So, how you feel about this weekend about your offense?
yeah, I mean, and also like to the comment of not taking a step back. In a way, we did. We're not able to run the type of offense that we had ran to the full extent. Running game has helped a ton, but just imagine bringing in that quarterback threat, having Jaden coming back with a positive running game. So, but as far as what was your other piece?
No, I was just asking how you felt like your offense would look this weekend against the Chargers.
Against the Chargers. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm feeling pretty good about the Chargers. I'm going against them. They losing Khalil Mack, I feel like makes a big difference. It's gonna be a real fun matchup to see Derwin James against our offense. I know we're gonna try to really get him in space. I'm sure they'll bring him down to the line of scrimmage, playing some in that box, trying to stop the run. So I think it's gonna be a fun game for sure.
Okay. All right. Maha, you got anything for Ron?
Nah, I mean score prediction.
Yeah. What's your score prediction, Ron?
I don't know, man. I mean, shit, 28-24 Commanders.
Chargers lose
Sheesh.
2 in a row.
Okay. That's a lot of points
Is
for the
that?
Chargers.
Is it? I might have missed it. This game in L.A. or is it here?
Sent
Nah, I
in
said
LA.
LA.
Hello.
You saying
Mm-hmm.
LA?
Conte, you got anything for Ron?
Nah. It's gonna be a good game. If y'all lose to them, I know you're gonna hear it from me. I'm gonna keep it about.
That's
You're gonna hear
lightweight,
it from
bro.
me.
That's why I asked Conte. The Giants just beat the Chargers, so Conte
My,
had a
my
little
my
piece for him.
question to you, Ryan. I got one. My fault. Do you
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
think this is a must win?
I would say so. Going 2-3 be a really bad look. So yeah, I would say it's a must win because if we still trying to chase for the division, like you guys are 4-0, going 2-3, that's not a good look at all. It's not a good start. I do believe the mindset is going into this game, looking at this as a must win for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I respect it. All right, we'll move on to another must-win in the Giants at Saints. They're going to be going into New Orleans. The Giants are coming off their first win against the LA Chargers, and the Saints fought hard but came up short against the Buffalo Bills last weekend. We have two young quarterbacks matching up. One's on their second season, and one's on their second start of their career. So, does Jackson Dart keep the W's rolling this week, Conte? How you feeling about this matchup?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Between those two young quarterbacks, I think one of them is good. The other one is he's kind of trash to me personally.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. The keys to victory or what we got to do against the Saints is just show up. If the guys show up, do their jobs, this should be an easy one in my opinion. The Saints is not a good team to me. They have key pieces like Kamara, especially like last game. They was toting, but I'm gonna be honest, and we struggle against the run. But I feel like that's really the only thing we have to worry about with this team. I don't believe their quarterback can drop back plenty of times and deal with our defensive ends. And these past few weeks our defensive backs have been opportunistic, so creating turnovers. So I do expect that again this week. On the offensive side, I think I feel like we're gonna pass more this game. Something tells me that game one it was run the ball, get them comfortable. This game we might pass a little bit more. And I think we need to win this game because we got the Eagles next. So we need to get these 2 dubs real quick, get some confidence, put some good film on tape, and then we got a short week and got Eagles next. I think this should be an easy one. I don't know how we're the underdogs in this game. We're the so if for the betting people.
I mean, Saints are 0-4, but they look good in every game. They've been in every game for the most part.
Except for the Seahawks one, they got beat.
Besides that game, but
but no, last week they was fighting last week, but I don't know. I think we got some momentum. We got some good guys. I know we don't have Malik Neighbors, but we should win this game.
Yeah, that's a hard place to play too. And super
but I definitely predict us winning. I'm gonna go with 24-17. Giants.
Okay, cool. Pull out. Okay.
All right. What you got for him, Ryan? Anything for Dart?
I think he's playing his comp, his player comp in Taysom Hill, who will be returning from he'll be returning from being on injured reserve and everything. So I think it'll be great to see Taysom Hill versus Jackson Dart. But no, I think the Saints are definitely, they're overlooked for sure due to the fact that they are 0-4.
I agree.
Spencer Rattler, he's going to take a lot of chances. That's just the type of quarterback he is. I mean, he's playing on borrowed time right now. So these are the type of games for the Saints where it's like, okay, they're looking at this like, hey, we got to show up and we got to do our job. We got to steal one here. So I think you're going to see a very encouraged Saints team. They're at home. They had a great start against the Bills just last week. So I think this is the team that's going to come into Sunday really hungry for a win. And I honestly do think the Saints are going to win this game due to the simple fact that I do believe they're going to be able to stop the run, and I think they're going to put the ball in Jackson Dart's hand a lot and see what he can do from the pocket. So I think it's going to be exciting to watch for sure.
I do like that Ryan said that. I agree with him. This is a game that the Saints need to win because if you look at their the schedule, we're not a great team. They're not a great team. These are the games that they have a chance to win. But I think that's gonna play into our favor. I think they may do a little too much, and I think we can capitalize on them being a little more aggressive this game to try to get that dub.
Hey, and I'm gonna be real with you. How I said that your defensive line could win you about 3 or 4 games.
This is one of them.
Y'all used that up last week.
All of it?
Y'all used that up last week. Now y'all gotta wait for about 2-3 weeks for them to win you another game.
I think they're starting to come together though. I think they're starting to gel. They're starting to get right. A lot of you lucky you ain't see Dart, bro. You lucky you ain't see Dart, boy. I'm telling him, man. Ryan's lucky.
No, for real. They is lucky.
I'm gonna see
old man runs. You can see him later.
Both of y'all lucky I ain't see Dart for real.
Nah, I agree. I ain't
gonna lie.
That's Ryan that don't like him.
Russ fed on y'all. I don't know Dart.
I'm glad we didn't see him for sure. But Russ still put numbers.
I say Russ went fed. We can't even do that.
Did you have anything for Conte, Mod?
Nah, man. I ain't got nothing up there. It's a tough game. I think it's gonna be a close ass game. I think it's two
Okay.
teams fighting. But I'm indifferent. We'll see the week after.
Okay. Well, similar to how Ryan was saying, the Saints are coming off a must-win game against the Giants. I think the Jets are in the same position against us. So we'll go ahead and start talking about the Cowboys at Jets. The Jets are 0-4, playing against the 1-2-1 Cowboys. And the Cowboys are going into MetLife, and I'm hoping everybody stays healthy throughout the game. First off, playing on that field, Conte can tell you about it, but we ain't gonna go there. But secondly, the Cowboys
Get
are
Wilson.
facing we're facing a frustrated 0-4 Jets team that's lost 3 out of their 4 games by a touchdown or less. So I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup, and I'll just get into keys to victory or how I feel like we'll win. I think the offense should be able to keep their stride against this defense. They got some names. They do have some guys, don't get me wrong, but I feel like just coming off of how we played against the Packers, we're going to be prepared against anybody. That's how Shotty's taking his approach this season. He don't care who's across the field. I think on the offensive side, we're going to try to put up a number on everybody. And like I said last week, I think you can pencil us down for at least 24 points every game, I would say. I want to say 28 right now, but it's only been a month. I want to see one more game out of the offense, especially against this defense that isn't really too bad. They just been getting unlucky, honestly. Not gonna lie to you. Jets have had some pretty tough games where they could have came up with some W's. So I don't think their record really shows how good their team is. It's one of those things, and that's how I feel about the Saints too. So I'm not gonna go into this week thinking like it's an easy dub or anything like that. I think it's gonna be a good matchup, and they're gonna be hungry for a win. They're gonna be on at their home field, and Justin Fields is back. He didn't look too bad against the Dolphins. They could have won Monday night if it weren't for some penalties that they had and a couple other things that didn't go their way. But yeah, they're a pretty good team. I'm not sleeping on them at all. But on the defensive side, it's gonna be similar to week one. We got like a little great value Jalen Hurts that we're gonna be playing. So he's gonna be using his legs a lot. We gotta make sure that we're disciplined and maintain our running lanes. Because I think we can mess with their receivers. You know, we really got to worry about Garrett Wilson, of course, but there are other guys aren't nothing to brag home about. But Justin Fields is making them look pretty good. So again, I'm not gonna sleep on 'em, but again, just still not too worried about their wide receivers. Back in the running game, I think we'll have a good chance of stopping Brees Hall. I think he's a good talent. It's just their offensive line is shaky. Like they're good one game, not good the next. So again, I'm really worried about the ground. Justin Fields' legs, honestly. If we can make them throw the ball and hopefully, play our 111th and play the zone the right way, then hopefully we can stay in our running lanes and keep them get them on the ground. Actually, I think this should be one of our better games from our front seven. I think it'll be a little eye opener for you guys. So hopefully we can have some good things to talk about on Monday about the front seven finally. But we'll see. That's gonna be my bold prediction. I think the front seven has a good day. Finally, in y'all's opinion, for the Cowboys. But yeah, anything y'all got for me?
I do agree that this might be the best game that the front seven plays because
Okay.
Justin Fields is just so bad. Like I hate Justin Fields games. Like honestly,
Hmm.
I think
Your
that
mic is doing it again.
he's gonna run. Is doing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Would it sound
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
it's
that?
Now
better.
it's
It's better
perfect. It's
now.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So I must need to do a buffer. Just say something and then start talking. But I think this is gonna be the best game from y'all front seven. Due to the simple fact that Justin Fields, bro. I don't know, man. I'm just not a huge fan of Justin Fields. I don't
Hmm.
think the Jets are going to be able to like throw the ball as well as other teams have against you guys. So, and I also like when we talked about the pressures in the first game of the season, and I said that because you guys are playing a mobile quarterback, you guys are going to be there. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot of times where guys are engaged on a pass rush and they can just get right off the pass rush because the guy done flushed out. So they chasing them down. So I think it's going to be the best game from your front seven. Um,
Okay.
but it's not changing anything in my mind about your defense at all.
Okay. No matter what we do, even if we shut them out or hold them to like
Now, if y'all go
14.
out there get 20 sacks, it's like, oh shit, nah, they like that. But
Okay. All right,
All the
no,
sacks
respect
are
it.
going to be on the left hash, on the right hash, on the left hash, on the right hash, because he flushing out the pocket and no pressure even coming at him.
Okay, we gonna see. Anybody
I
got
got a
anything
question.
else? What you got,
Yeah, I got a
Conte?
question for you, Abe. So, what do you think is the matchup that's gonna decide the game? Is it gonna be the Cowboys offense versus the Jets defense, or is it the Jets offense versus the Cowboys defense? What would you say is gonna decide that game?
Yeah, definitely the the Jets offense versus our defense for sure.
Okay.
So I think both sides got stuff to prove, honestly, again. So the Jets offense, they've been rolling. They've been putting up a little points. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think lowest I've seen them is like 21 maybe, or could be
Mm-hmm.
17. So it's not like they're playing that bad, but they still haven't gotten a win yet. So they got stuff to prove. And then our defense, yeah, they, they held Jordan Love on the last possession to a field goal. That was, I guess, considered a win, but we got to stack on some more wins. So they got more to prove as well, too. So I think that's the bigger matchup of the game. Not really too worried about my offense. Haven't really been too worried about my offense all season, honestly, because we got number 4. So that's the story.
Do you think that's sustainable though throughout the season? You don't think that one of these teams are gonna figure that out and stop that offense?
Oh, I mean, again, like I said on the last episode, I think we're gonna get better once we get more of our guys back. I don't think it's sustainable if we, with the personnel we have
Yeah,
out
right
right
now.
now, like
Yeah,
that the guys that are filling in for our starters, if they're playing the whole season, it's not sustainable. But
yeah,
me knowing that we're getting our guys back, and I think our defense will improve once we get our guys back, then yeah, I think things will change soon. But if we get our guys back, and we look the same, then hey. More power to you. I'll admit it. I have no problem. But I think
yeah, for
that's
sure.
the big issue as well. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, this game is fitting for a trap game. I will say that after a
Is
Yeah.
it
week
a trap
coming in
game though?
prime time. I mean,
It's
if
a
they
hungry
lose,
team, man.
it's a
Like
hungry
I
Yeah,
said, bro, 3 of their 4 losses came by 6 points or less.
it's a
So,
hungry Jets team, man, coming in. Aaron Glenn is gonna have his guys ready, man, and
hmm
uh, I'm worried about them with Justin Fields stopping the mobile quarterback, bro. He's not no great value Jalen Hurts when it comes to running. He's
yeah, that's
arguably
he,
one
true.
of the most explosive
yeah.
runners in the game, bro. He literally reversed the field on Monday night. I haven't seen an
I
NFL
agree.
player.
That shit was crazy.
So
He's a
that
talent.
they got to contain that. And honestly, the Jets are like babying him. When they let him open it up when they was down, he was throwing some dots. So
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
don't
you're
know if they
right.
gotta literally just say F it, like let's go, let it roll, let's see what we got with him. But
hmm
yeah, it's definitely gonna be with Dallas. I do think Dallas is gonna win, but it could be a close game. I wouldn't be surprised the Jets take them to a close because Dallas play up to their competition and they play
That's
down to their
true.
competition.
That's
So
true.
like,
Well, I feel like under
Scotty is
Shoddy, we haven't
different.
seen
He's
too much of
different
that yet, but I do feel what you're saying as far as past history. But yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
for
and I
sure.
didn't get my score prediction. My apologies, guys. But as far as score prediction, I think again you can pencil us for 24. So against this team, I'm gonna say 28 to 21. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 1-score game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. See, I could see something like that, honestly.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah, but I think our defense finally buckles down, gets better at third downs because that was a really big glaring problem. I know we didn't play that well, but we were getting them to third down, just wasn't getting off the field. So I think they
Yeah.
build off of that this week and allow less points. We gonna see. So we got our last NFC East matchup for over the weekend. We got the Broncos at the Eagles. So the Eagles are back in home against the 2-2 Broncos, and they're coming into Philly after a win against the Cincinnati Bengals. And I've won their two. I mean, their 2 wins that they've had on the season were pretty easier matchups, but they've fallen short against stout opponents like the Colts and the Chargers. So the Eagles are back at home. They're looking to stay undefeated. So how do y'all keep that success going, Mahad?
I think this is the game we gotta establish Saquon Barkley. I think
Yeah.
he has to. I know everybody's gonna come into the week worried about the passing game, but that I think that'll get taken care of once we get Saquon going. We got to set the pass up with the run. So I think that's the key to the victory. It's gonna be a tough game. I don't think this is gonna be an easy game. The Broncos defense is nothing to play with. Um,
Yeah.
I'm worried that we're gonna come in trying to answer narratives, and I hope we don't because if Nick Sirianni has them boys ready, we're gonna play the way we played, and it's gonna be a smash mouth game. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it might be a last possession game as well because this is a letdown game, bro. The Broncos are coming in after a good win on Monday night on a short week, and we're not. we have not looked good all year, so it's a lot of pressure on us. So I really do think it's going to be a close game. Um, Keys to us stopping them is our young secondary. They gotta stay because I saw Bo Nix. He was airing it out on Monday night. Granted, the Bengals defense is bad, but
Mm-hmm.
he was making some good passes, and I want to just limit the big plays. Like we've done a good job at like we've done a good job stopping other quarterbacks, but we give up big plays late in the games. We did it to Mahomes. Baker Mayfield caught 270-yard passes on us. Like, so we just gotta limit the big plays. So that's the key. I think our young secondary continue to grow together. I like what Keely Ringo did last game. Score prediction. I'm gonna go 24-20 Philadelphia.
Okay. That's low scoring. That's pretty much been the score of all y'all's games.
Yeah.
24-20 for the most
Yeah.
part.
Moving on
So,
to a short week against the Giants
okay. I just got
But
one
y'all
quick
play on
question.
Thursday.
Thursday
Yeah,
night.
Thursday.
hmm I just
And
got one quick question. When you said you worry about y'all, you're worried about if y'all come into the game trying to answer narratives. What narratives do you mean?
forcing it to AJ Brown, man. Trying to get him going, trying to get him happy. Like I do want to get him going. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want us to just
Force
first
it.
play we're throwing a curl to AJ just to get it. I want us to within the flow of the game. I don't want to force nothing because whenever we force something with Jalen Hurts, that's when stuff looks bad, and I don't like that. I like him in rhythm and comfortable. So,
Or do you not want to force it because Pat Surtain on the other side?
well, I mean, nah, I'm not really worried about that. We've seen Pat Surtain before, and Smitty gave him a head top. So I'm really not worried about. I'm not worried about that. He is one of the. He's the best corner in football. I mean, but if AJ Brown is one of the best receivers in football, that's iron on iron. So I'm
I
taking.
agree.
So
Okay.
I'm not really worried about Surtain. I'm worried about Nick Bonito more than I am Surtain. That's what I'm worried about.
Dog. He's a dog.
They
Okay.
got
Let
some
me
shots over
let me
there.
ask you this, Mahad. Do you feel like Bo Nix can threaten that secondary?
For sure. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not shy. He throw
Yeah.
that. He'll throw a couple interceptions and then come back and take these teams 70 yards down the field. So like, he
Yeah.
definitely is a threat. He's kind of in a way reminds me of Baker. If we being honest,
A little
Yeah, I
bit.
like that.
that
Yeah.
he's not gonna go out fighting. He's gonna keep playing. Like, yeah, he's a threat for sure.
Same attitude for sure. hmm You got anything, Ryan?
Eagles ass.
5-0.
I can concur.
y'all do for a loss, by the way.
Nah, for real. They
Two
should
for
shit.
one. Is it gonna come at the curb though?
Everybody waiting.
That's two.
Damn, this shit in Philly.
hmm
Yeah, in Philly, and they got a
Oh,
short
yeah,
week.
and by the way, I will be in attendance for that game. This is the game I'm going to.
Okay. That's a good game to go
Okay.
to.
For
Okay.
sure. Yeah, bro.
All right. Well, that was good. We just talked about matchups over the NFC East. So now we're gonna go around the table, and I got a question for each of the Kings, and we're gonna see what they got to say. I'm gonna first start off with Conte. And Conte, so there were two teams that faced each other week one, and it was a great matchup on paper, but things got ugly when the game went down. So since that week one matchup, the loser of that matchup has been looking a little bit better than the winner of the matchup, in my opinion. So who do you think is the bigger threat right now to win the NFC North division between the 3-1 Lions and the 2-1-1 Packers?
Absolutely, the Lions.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think from the even in the preseason when we did our rankings, I had Lions in that division. I know we all. I'm not gonna speak for
He
all of
did.
us.
He did.
When that Micah trade happened, I low key was. I was like, hold on, Packers. But nah, I
hmm
think the Lions. They're a team. They've been together for a few years now, and they're starting to get it together. That first, I don't know what happened that first week. I don't know if it was just week
Yeah.
one jitters or whatever,
Jitters.
but they flipped it around and they look good right now. They look really good. What's up? What's up, Ryan?
No, I'm saying one happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
That's what.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
so
I
I
respect that
definitely
take.
definitely like the Lions in that division.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna see. That's gonna be a tough division. Definitely gonna be a tough finish to see who gets the first place in that one for sure. So we go ahead and go around the table to Ryan. So
That was a good
Ryan,
question too.
for
That was a
sure,
good question.
appreciate that. So Ryan, we know the MVP award is pretty much a quarterback award, and there's a few factors that come into play when that quarterback is selected. You got performance, you got wins, and most importantly, their value to their team. So with that being said, how the season's been going through for the first month, Is Josh Allen set to win back-to-back MVPs this season, or did the Bills just have a good September?
Unfortunately, that's what it's looking like. To
Mm.
be honest with you, Lamar's bad this year. Pat Mahomes not the best this year. Like, and honestly, who's dominating right now?
That's a
Love
good
I,
point.
Herbert.
I think of Josh Allen. You know, boring as hell. I hate it. Like, it's just the Bills aesthetic. I just hate it. Like, I don't know,
I
but
feel it a little bit. Yeah.
it's looking like Josh Allen or fucking Dak if they could win some games.
Ah,
Mhm.
gotta
Yeah,
win a division for that.
Click that
right.
day.
Nah, for real. But that's the thing. So yeah, I think it's really looking like Josh Allen gonna have a
Justin
two
Herbert,
MVP.
Yeah, Justin
Herbert?
Herbertson,
Okay.
he's in there as well. I'm looking
But
at
he
the race
got
right now,
he just had a bad game.
when you
Just
lose
one
two
bad
games
game.
in a row, that's a bad look. So
and that's gonna happen,
Ooh,
right?
so you saying, oh, okay.
He
No,
said he
all
gonna
right.
beat him.
yeah,
Okay, we gonna see.
uh,
Okay.
they
Well, I
gonna beat.
respect that take.
They
Josh
gonna
Allen's my favorite quarterback, so I'm always rocking with number 17. So I could see that happen. So we'll go around the table one last time, and we got one last stop, Mahad. So Mahad, we have two teams. They both play in the same state. One with the high power offense and one with the high power defense. But they're both struggling to find a balance as the season has progressed. As far as the season goes, what would you say which team would you say has the most bounce back potential between the two teams in Texas? The 1-2-1 Cowboys and the 1-3 Texans.
Ugh.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, these some
Bounce
untwo
back.
questions.
Bounce back. It's probably gonna be Dallas because honestly,
Okay.
With Giants losing the neighbors, and the way the Commanders defense look, I think might end up being the second best team, and that could sneak them in the wild card. So,
Yeah, the music to my ears. Keep on talking.
and the Texans is cooked, man. They're cooked.
Yeah.
They're
Y'all see that
cooked.
press
Mm.
conference?
Yeah, they're cooked.
Nah, I didn't see it.
whoa,
Nah, I didn't see a press
Uh,
conference. But
They
they,
my
were
bad.
good
I'm
last
thinking.
weekend. That running
I'm
back.
thinking about the Titans. My bad.
oh yeah,
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 with
we're gonna
Cam
get to
Ward.
you later with Cam Ward because I
yeah,
tried to
but
tell
nah,
you.
Texans cooked, man. Dallas is at least has an elite offense, so that's something positive you can bank on.
They have elite defense too, though.
Who? Texans?
Texans.
They do, but their offense is so bad, man.
Yeah.
names.
They're so
They ain't been giving up that many points this year. The
no.
Texans.
The Texans defense is they're physical, they're tough, but I mean, bounce back when we saying playoffs. Actually, Texans could make it too. That's a
That's
tough
what I'm
one.
saying. Their division not too
That's a
rough
tough
for.
one because the
Mhm.
Colts could fall off. Yeah, that's
Coach,
tough. I'm gonna go with Dallas right now, man. Because I think Dallas is a wild card team. I think they've shown that they can be that at least.
Okay, especially if our defense improves. Like I don't see why we wouldn't be either. Like all we have to do is improve a little bit for real. But okay, I like that take. I love it actually. I'm loving that. We're gonna do that segment again. Ooh, all right. Well, thanks for playing around the table with me, y'all. We're gonna move on to our next segment. It's gonna be called Plus Money. So I got a matchup for each of the kings, and um, we're gonna see if they will take the team for plus money or if they will rock with the other team. So first matchup we're gonna stick with Mahad. And we got the Buccaneers at Seahawks. And so we got the 3-1 Seahawks hosting the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Seahawks are coming off three straight wins against the Steelers, Saints, and the Cardinals, while the Bucks are looking to bounce back after landing their first loss to the Eagles. The Bucks are currently underdogs, sitting at plus 160. So, how you feeling about the Bucks for plus money,
Hmm.
Mahad?
I mean, that's kind of crazy that they're the plus money, but I
Me
understand it.
too.
But I understand it because the Seahawks is balling right now. But
They hooping.
I'm taking the Bucks simply because Baker just lost. I think they're gonna bounce back. They're a good team, so I would take that plus money if I'm gonna put my money on that. I think
Okay.
they'll bounce back for sure.
Okay. I thought that was a really good matchup. How
Yeah.
y'all feel
Is
about that
that
one
prime
too?
time?
I didn't put the time. I just put the location. I'm not sure.
No.
Um, but how Conte, how you feeling about that matchup, the Bucks and the Seahawks?
I like the Seahawks a lot right now. I'm
Their
gonna be
defense
honest.
is elite.
Me too.
Yeah, they're clicking on
But
the
Sam
defensive
Darnold
side.
doesn't move me, man.
That's what I was about to get at. It's just Sam. It's just what Sam shows up. You know what I mean? If a decent Sam shows up, they should get that dub. But
I agree.
it really just depends on him. But it's a good matchup
Okay.
though.
Yeah, it's a good matchup. You like so would you take the Bucks for plus money on that one? Or still rocking with Darnold?
I'm rocking with Darnold. I'm
Ooh.
rocking with I'm rocking with Kenneth Walker. That's what I rock with.
Kenny? Yeah, he been
Yeah,
hooping
yeah,
last couple
yeah.
games. He got a spot
That's what I
taken,
like.
he took that personally.
Be personal, yeah.
So, okay. What about you, Ryan? How you feel about that matchup? Mm,
Like like you said, Sam Donald doesn't move me,
okay.
and like Baker's cool. It's just like the Buccaneers been playing in this weak division for all this time, and so I just need to see more from the Buccaneers. You know what I'm saying? With Baker, I ain't talking about with Brady, or nothing, but it's like clearly they show when Brady was there, they can win it all. Like you dominate these teams in the regular season. These
Hmm.
are two teams, the Seahawks and the Buccaneers. I'm tired of seeing them just be good enough. Like, at what point are y'all gonna take that next step? So,
Yeah, that's true.
and I don't think the next step is anywhere close for the Seahawks because of Sam Donald. But the Buccaneers, the opportunity's right there. Losing to the Eagles, kind of you looking at them again like, y'all might be fraud. So,
Okay. So would you take the Bucks for plus money against Seahawks, or you rocking with Darnold?
nah, I definitely take the Buccaneers. I think Baker, he's playing, and I don't honestly don't think it even matter where they playing.
Okay.
Um, I think the Buccaneers Todd Bowles gonna blitz. He gonna get after Sam Donald.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay. All right. No, I like that. That's some good takes on that game. That's gonna be a good game for sure. So we'll move on to Conte. Conte's got an overseas matchup, a game in London. So no home team advantage on this one. We got the Browns versus the Vikings. Okay. So both teams are coming off losses. The Browns lost to the Lions 34-10, and the Vikings lost to the Steelers, a close game, 24-21. So the Vikings still have Carson Wentz at starting at quarterback for the injured JJ McCarthy. And with terrible play from Flacco, the Browns have made a quarterback change and they're starting Dylan Gabriel. So the Browns are currently sitting at a plus 155 money line. So how you feeling about the Browns for plus money, Conte?
I want to take the Browns so bad, bruh, but I can't do it. I
Ah,
can't do
Dylan's
it.
like that, bro. Y'all
I need
I
him to
know,
see.
stick
but
it up. Shador, man.
oh yeah, people, yeah. So now,
Shador's
so
next up.
You talking
the
about?
the Browns they have a really good defense, especially
Hmm.
Myles Garrett. We all know how that goes. Like they held the Packers to what 7, something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yeah,
So
something like
and
that. Yeah.
they just put 40 up. So they have a good defense, and as a Giants fan, I know what happens when a rookie quarterback comes in and
Mm.
he shakes shit up. But I just don't think Dylan is that guy. He ain't that
Y'all
guy.
gonna
So
see. Y'all
I
gonna
like
see.
I think, and also the Vikings has got more weapons on offense. Addison's back, JJ. I just don't. And is in London games or overseas games in general are all wonky. They're just weird. So
That's true.
I don't know. I just gotta go with the Vikings on that one.
Yeah, so mainly, I boiled it down to you're taking Wentz over Gabriel.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know
Even
if y'all
despite
watch.
that Browns defense.
Go ahead, my fault.
yeah. I gotta go. I gotta go with that. I just don't. I don't
Okay.
believe in Dylan. I didn't even like Dylan in college, to be
Okay.
honest.
Dylan
But I
already
don't
has
think.
a touchdown this season, just letting y'all know. But
Who
I respect the take.
cares?
Just saying, he already got a little experience. Just saying. My boy like
Yeah.
that. How y'all feel about that matchup, Mahad?
Yeah, I think the Browns could win that for the simple fact the Vikings O line looked very bad game one or last game. But I know
Hmm.
the Vikings are in London. They just went over. They stayed from their last overseas game and they're still there. So I think the Vikings gonna
A
end up
little
pulling.
advantage. Okay.
nah, they
Yeah.
had to travel too. They were in Ireland.
I
But
mean,
they were
both
still over there,
Ireland,
yeah.
London, y'all on the same side, so you still
Yeah,
in
same
Europe.
time zone.
Oh,
So, yeah. I see what you're saying.
But
That's a good
different
advantage, though. I'm not gonna
geography.
lie. Okay.
and
What
they
about you,
already over
Ryan?
there. They're acclimated. I think they're gonna. I think.
Oh.
And if y'all watch that game, Carson Wentz when he had time, he looked good.
He looked
So
good.
But will
Yeah.
he have time against this Browns front?
that's
Yeah,
that's
that's a
that's
good
the
question.
key.
That's a
But
good
I
I'm
don't
question.
think
telling you
Dylan
some.
Gabriel. I don't think Dylan Gabriel is gonna get that offense going like that. Quinshawn Judkins is the real deal.
He's
I
looking
think
like that though.
he's the
Yeah.
real deal. So
Yeah.
Hmm. He's like
they
that.
lean heavy on the running, but I think Todd Bowles is gonna have that boy in hell. Not
Okay.
Todd Bowles.
Brian
Brian Flores.
Flores.
Brian,
Yeah, Brian
yeah.
Flores.
Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep.
All right, respect it. Thought that was a good matchup too. Figure I'd throw in one out there. So we got the last matchup for plus money, Ryan,
Oh,
with the
I
Chief.
was gonna say I like the Browns.
Oh. My
Nah,
bad.
you good though.
You like the Browns for
Yeah, I
plus
like the
money?
Browns. Yeah, that defense gonna get out the caution, and
Yeah.
I hope it's somehow, some way, Shador get in this game, bro.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
ready.
You asking
Shorty
for a
eat
mention?
some bad caviar or something out there. He got stomach ache. Shador got
Bad caviar. Okay, we gonna
I will
see.
say I do think we see Shador soon.
For
I
sure. This is
definitely think
why
we
they
see
made
him
please,
this
soon.
move early. We
I
gonna
think
see
we
him,
see
and
him soon.
please.
he gonna
I'm
show
gonna have
out.
to disagree. I'm rocking with Dylan Gabriel, man. He's like that. I don't care what
It's
nobody
just
say.
you're that
Abe,
guy. It
Abe
just
likes
makes
him, man.
sense. You like them type
You
guys.
think they
I
the
liked
same?
him in college.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
I
like
You
the
just
think
big
like
they the
Dylan
guys.
Gabriel
same
in
player?
college.
Nah. I just know Avery go against the grain. He just goes in.
Oh,
Nah.
Dylan Gabriel is Tua, man.
Y'all gonna see.
Uh,
We gonna see. We gonna clip everything y'all saying too after he throw for 230, 3
Huh.
touchdowns. You know what I mean? It's gonna be y'all gonna
It's
see.
possible.
All right, we'll move into our last plus money matchup. We got Ryan with the Chiefs at the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we got a sneaky matchup of the up and down 2-2 Kansas City Chiefs against the up and down 3-1 Jacksonville Jaguars. So both teams are coming off wins and looking to build off last week's success. The Jags have a better record, but Vegas still sees them as the underdog, and they're sitting at plus 165. So how you feeling about the Jags for plus money against the Chiefs, Ryan?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs in this game.
Easy.
And the reason why I'm going with the Chiefs is because the Jaguars should beat 4-0, but that game
Mm.
that they lost to Jake Browning, like,
Yeah,
nah, y'all not for real. Y'all not real for real. Um, the games that they won, I did think they did pretty well last week against San Francisco. They turned the ball over, I think, 4 times. I think Devin Lloyd had 3 of them. So
He
I
was
don't
both.
think Patrick Mahomes is
yeah.
going to put the ball in danger enough for the Jaguars to have that same type of energy and the same type of impact like they did last week.
Not to
Um,
cut you off, though, you just said you don't think Patrick Mahomes going to put the ball in danger. I just want to make one point. The Jackson Jaguars have had 2 interceptions in every single game or
who they
more.
play?
I can't remember all the matches, but
You play. You
49ers,
that's
play.
Texans,
You play
Bengals,
Jake Browning.
and the Panthers.
You play Bryce Young, you play C.J. Stroud, and you play Brock Purdy, who all 4 quarterbacks are having a rough start to this year. In the
Purdy, they
30 to
just lost their
nothing,
first win. That was their first
huh?
loss. The 49ers, that was their first loss.
Have you
They
have
3
you
and
been
1.
saying Brock been hurt half the year, and when he played in the games that he played in, he had to bounce back from having bad games.
Yeah, he hasn't looked that good this year.
Yeah, he looking like somebody mad about cutting that check. I know
Okay.
somebody mad. So that's my biggest thing. I just don't think the Chiefs are gonna give the Jaguars a chance to have that momentum going into this game to have a similar impact that they did in these last few weeks. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go with play it safe and go with the Chiefs.
Okay. Yeah. I think I would take the Jags for plus money, mainly just because I like the running game the Jags got right now. I really do, man.
They
Man, it
just
has nothing to do
oh
with Pat
David.
Mahomes or anything. Like you said, the Jags defense been balling. I don't care who they've been playing. They've been looking good. They've been on their assignments. Dudes are always in the right spot. It don't matter who they playing. I think if the Jaguars can get the running game going the whole game and just give Trevor Lawrence a few throws, he don't got to do nothing crazy. I think they can control that game and win. But it's gonna be a good game.
And there's
It's gonna be a
another
good game.
thing too, where people sleep on the Chiefs defense. You talking about the Jaguars just being in the right place, like you literally are describing the Chiefs. They just make game-winning plays. They
Did you
play
guys
winning.
just
They
watch
play
that
winning
game against the
football.
Ravens? Did you just see what that defense did to Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson?
I mean, we seen the week
they play
before the same
winning
thing.
football.
Man, I also seen Lamar break the scoreboard on the Bills. So what they just did to that versus Trevor Lawrence, man, this is gonna be a blowout. The Chiefs are. I don't know if you
Okay.
like the way they're back, bro.
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy changes everything for that offense, and Tyquan Thornton can move back to being at number 2, and he's comfortable and he's
And
making
then
plays.
why Rashid got to
Okay.
come back in 2 weeks,
She
man.
come back.
I need him for fantasy bad, man. Yeah, thanks for joining us for week 5. See y'all next week. Join us on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that. And yeah, we out, y'all.